This is a general reading for Sagittarius for December 29th through January 4th. So Sagittarius is your sun or moon rising or Venus. This is a general reading for you, so take what resonates and leave the rest. For the month of December, I am again offering that 30-minute complimentary reading to someone who either subscribes in the month of December or puts a comment in the month of December. So if you want to be considered for that drawing, please put in a comment or subscribe. I do read all of your comments, and thank you so much for the support of the channel. And subscribing costs absolutely nothing. What it does is it helps support the channel. And if you want to be notified when the videos come out, just hit the notification when you subscribe. If you think you're a subscriber, look at the video you're watching. Does it say subscribers? Sometimes YouTube unsubscribes folks, and all you have to do is sign up again. The other way that you can support the channel is by hitting the like button if you like the video. And please, if you like the channel, if you want to share, please share and tell your friends about it. That builds up the channel. I'm almost up to 5,000 subscribers. I need 250 more, and I would really like to meet that by the end of this year. So thank you so much. Now, if you want your own personal reading, I have those available. And, you know, maybe you can find out what's coming up for you in 2035. So if you're interested in a reading, they are $30 for 30 minutes, $50 for an hour, by video or live, and you just send me an email and that starts it. This is the week of New Year's, and this is the week of new beginnings. Think of it as new beginnings. Let go of the old and new beginnings. In some places, they have the burning bowl where it's a ritual where you put little pieces of paper, what you want to let go, and any negativity. And they burn it in a ceremony. You can do that at home. You can let go of things. You could write them on a piece of paper. You could put them in a stream. You could visualize a blackboard of writing what you want to let go of and erase it in your mind. Whatever, you know, works for you. As you're doing that, change the negativity to positive, to release it to the collective, the energy to the collective, make it positive. We don't want negative floating around, and replace it with what you want to manifest. What kind of things do you want to manifest in this year? And, you know, it can be, what do you want to add to your life, and anything that you want to change. Speak as you have it now, and replace the negative with the positive. Anything else that you want them to know, Spirit? Also, forgive yourself and love yourself. That's the other thing they're saying. Take care of yourself as you take care of others. That's part of their message. Take care of yourself as you take care of your others. Now, I am moving back to the States the end of January or the 1st of February. So all the technical things that have been an issue will be resolved probably by the time I get settled into my new place and set up my studio. I will have a camera, I will have a microphone, I will have a studio set up, I will have a person that's going to help me like with the background and all of that. All those issues that I've had, I'm hoping will no longer be an issue, and I've asked the realtor for a quiet, I want something quiet. So I won't have any barking dogs and honking horns and shouting people, so that it will not interfere with my videos at all. It will be a quiet place. So that's what I have coming up. I will be taking the plane, so my crew is coming. Nina will be in the cabin with me. She's on the table right now. Milo, who you can hear drinking water right now, he will be in the cabin. I think he needs to lose a pound. Or maybe we go on United. I guess they're not quite as, because he's 8 kilograms, and then I think the maximum is 8 kilograms, and then they weigh the carrier. So I think Milo might have to lose a little bit of weight, maybe a pound. And then Jason is we don't know yet because of his prostate cancer. He's doing fine with his pills. Milo had his physical at the vets, and he does have heart failure, so he's, maybe that will help too, because he had some heart failure, so he had some fluid on his lungs, so he might have lost some weight from that too, now that he's on the pills. Hope is coming. Hope will be in the hold. And Jason, I'm going to have my vet talk to the vet in the States about maybe surgery. I don't know, but he's doing very well on his pills. The kittens will be going. So all my animals are going. When I adopt animals, they are with me until they no longer can live. I'm with them until the end. I am seeing, maybe I'm not, I'm seeing some orbs around. Yeah, I am seeing some orbs around, some energy orbs around. I usually don't see them, but I'm seeing them tonight. You might want to look for them in the video. So I have shuffled the cards. I'm going to be using the Morgan Greer deck plus the Oracle cards. So let's see what we have coming up this week, Sagittarius. And the first card is the Nine of Pentacles, crossed over by the Ten of Wands. Could be having a lot of burdens at work. And then we have the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords behind, and it's reversed. Then we have the Seven of Cups on your mind, the Lovers. Now I have to put a card on this, we don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. The Lovers is ahead. We'll see if it's a decision or a relationship. Then we have the Empress, the Death card, the Fool, absolutely a new chapter here, if that isn't obvious, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles with Justice, the Fool with the Four of Pentacles, King of Pentacles with the Death card, the Tower, King of Swords, Eight of Rods, Three of Swords with the Ten of Cups, the Hierophant, the Queen of Rods, crossed over by the Eight of Swords reversed. Okay, so you have two eights. Yes, you have the Eight of Rods, the Eight of Swords. I always look at repeating. You have the Tower, you have the Death card, you have the Fool card, and you have the Ten of Pentacles. Lots going on and lots of major arcana here. So, Sagittarius, the first thing we have is the Nine of Pentacles, which is work. And it's, almost, it's a good job compensation, and it's almost the, and you do have the Ten of Pentacles here. So it's almost the time for compensation. That's your hard work. And so it's being recognized. You put in all the hard work, and I think it's usually related to a job. Crossed over by the Ten of Wands. Now, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Cups indicate that you're ending a cycle, because you're getting the tens, which is also confirmed by the Death card and the Fool card. So you're ending a cycle. So right now, it's heavy burdens related to work. It's compensation, you're getting compensated for it, but you have a whole lot of responsibilities put on your shoulders. The Ten of Wands usually shows a road lit, the exit, and how it indicates that those burdens are going to be lessened, that it's almost at the end of the cycle, almost at the end of this road with these heavy burdens related to work. So it could be people putting other responsibilities on you during the holidays. It could be people out on holiday vacations. It could be that they're understaffed. It could be people get sick in the wintertime. So, or it could just be a combination of work and home and just heavy responsibilities. But this is with the Nine of Pentacles. So I really think it's related to work and heavy burdens. And then the Queen of Rods, which is, the Queen of Rods is manifestation. It can be an organization. It could be you. With harvest time, there's the sunflower. And whatever has been binding you is now being released. The Eight of Swords reversed, because if it's this way, it's the restrictions. This way you're no longer restricted and you feel like you have a sense of freedom, that you can now move ahead. You're no longer restricted. Those 10 of rods are being lifted. The restrictions that you have with the Eight of Swords is being lessened. So you now have a sense of being able to move forward and accomplish what you want to accomplish. You're no longer in, I get like a box, or almost like okay, so this is not, I'm not a sci-fi person, but imagine that the electric force that you can't really see, but it keeps you from moving forward. Like it's plastic and you can, transparent, you can almost see how to get there. But regardless of how you wanted to move forward, it repelled you. You couldn't move forward. Well, that's gone now. And that has, somehow they turned off the electromagnetic field, or whatever the sci-fi thing is. But they turned it off. So now you can go. It's like, okay, go ahead. It's no longer restricting you. And that's what you feel, that you're no longer restricted, that you can move forward. Because at the base of it is that it's the Six of Rods, movement ahead, victory. There's the wreath of victory with the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant can be government, or it can be your spirit team. Either way. So it could be spirit saying, okay, now we can move forward. Now is the right timing. Timing is everything also. It's a synchronicity. And boy, have I learned the synchronicity and how everything can fall into place. You just have to be patient, which is part of my lesson has been. But it is, maybe your spirit team is saying, okay, now you can move forward. Now is the time to go. Or it can be also, Hierophant can be a government or an entity of, an official entity. And they say, okay, it's time to go. For some people, it could have been some restrictions, maybe a new job for someone through government, for example. And you got the go ahead. Or a decision made by someone, go ahead. Or your spirit team saying, okay, go ahead. Now we are taking that barrier and you can move forward, because look what's behind you. Broken heart, healing, and happy conclusion. So for something, you're healing your broken heart. It's reverse, which means you're healing it, moving forward, and happy home is conclusion. It's the wish card fulfilled. That's behind you. Maybe part of your wish card was to heal that relationship. You don't have to be with someone to heal a relationship. You can forgive, heal, and move forward. And as you do that, then you open up the space for new to come to you. So, but whatever your wish was, the heart is being healed. So that you can move forward to other things, other relationships. Now, what's on your mind is, we have another, rapid change. We had the Six of Rods. Now we have the Eight. Rapid change is related to some choices you have to make. So you're going to be presented with opportunities for choices. And it's rapid changes. You may not really be ready for them, but they say, okay, things are changing. Now you have to decide what you want. Or new opportunities are coming. Or, there could have been a change in job. It could have been a change in home. Some sort of changes related to your heavy burdens. And now you have some choices. And, you don't actually always know what's under these cups. But that's what's on your mind, is things are starting to move and you have some decisions to make. because what is ahead is decisions related to the King of Swords. Now, a couple of ways. Lovers could be a relationship with the King of Swords coming into your life, or decisions about the King of Swords, and the Lovers represents a decision. It can be related to a relationship, or it can be related to a job, or it can be related to a person. So it could be that maybe you're having a decision to make about a job, which is the King of Swords, for example. King of Swords, and I see them as a very formal, large organization, not like a mom and pop business, but a large organization, very structured. You know, the King of Swords, decisive. Could be a boss there also. Because look what we have around you, your thoughts. Okay, so the Empress is at the Tower. Now the Empress is having it all. You know, it's the feminine part of the Emperor. She rules, she's confident, there's manifestation around her. But this is with the Tower. Major changes related to your environment, to what you have. Boom. Now, Tower moments, why do they happen? Because we get very comfortable with things, and that, you know, we're here to learn. If we get too complacent, too comfortable, we're not going to go on to the next lesson. It's sort of like, okay, like swinging in a hammock, very comfortable in the summertime, thinking, well, why do I really want to go on to anything? I'm very comfortable in this hammock, just swinging here, drinking some lemonade. It's really stressful. Or, yeah, stressful. No stress. And I don't want to, you know, I'm very comfortable here. But then the universe is saying, hey, this is the learning planet. It's, you know, your vacation's over. It's, you know, we're going to change some things. So what you thought was, you know, set is, we're making some big changes. So maybe it's a job that you thought was changed, or maybe you're comfortable living where you are and it's changed. There's some big changes, and so you're moving on to a new chapter. And absolutely you are, because you got the Death card and the Fool card ahead. So the Tower card is saying, don't be too comfortable, things are changing. So expect the changes, because it's all about lessons. Because if we don't get the lessons, we come back to do the lessons. Because here's the Death card related to the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is not going to die. No. Death card is the end of something and a renew of something. And the King of Pentacles, I think, represents money. It can represent an organization, a job, or money. And so there's some change about a job or some source of money. It's the ending of and the beginning of something else. It could be changing jobs. It could be going into a different division. It could be, you know, starting your own game. It's a renewal, ending of and starting of. So, you know, it could be the ending of your job as you know it, or adding to, or adding a section, or changing your duties or something. But it's an ending of and a renewal. And then it says here, here's the Fool card, and standing firm for what you believe. The Four of Pentacles is standing firm. Some changes are coming up, and you know, some uncertainty. So there's new beginnings. The Fool card. So just stand firm for what you believe, because you're going to be able to get through it. But there are some changes coming out, because look at here. There's the Ten of Pentacles as your final outcome, and the Justice card. So it's decisions made in your favor. So it could be raises. It could be a settlement. You know, for some of you with the Justice card, maybe you had some legal thing that you've been waiting for. Well, it's a new year. Maybe they want to get it off the docket. Or maybe it's the end of the year and they want to get it off the docket. Or a decision, or someone needs to make a decision. But there's some sort of decision, keeping balance, the Justice card, and relating to, you know, prosperity. It could be getting that you're hired also. You got a job that's very lucrative, good money. So it's big, well, generous money coming to you through a decision. Raises, lump sums, settlements, you know, it's something that is in your favor, and there's the Justice card coming. So hang on, Sagittarius, because good things are coming. Now, let's pull your oracle cards. And I'm sorry that I was late in the readings because my back was bothering me. Now it's starting to feel better, but I have to sit funny because it's from my hip. My hip goes, you know, and so I get back spasms from my hip, which probably I have to get a hip replacement after my knee replacement. It's all tied together. Okay, now let's pull the wisdom of the oracle. Okay, angels and archangels and spirit guides, what cards do you have for our Sagittarius? And you have good things coming. Okay, what are the cards for our Sagittarius? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, we have milk and honey. Look at that. Very good. This is your conclusion. Milk and honey, good things coming to you. To be fair. And to be fair is, and it's a 38, which works out to 11, which is a master number. And 38 here. Okay. Balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. So it's balance. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. So, and with their milk and honey, it's time for the good to come. And the other card is right here, a leg up, which means you have the advantage. A leg up. Okay, so those are very good cards. Just right along with your reading. Okay, the I Ching right here. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the I Ching card for our Sagittarius? Right here. Okay. Fellowship. Now, I read this for another one too, number 13, which is very good. Very good. 13. It's almost like the community card in the miracle, the wisdom of the oracle. Fellowship. When communal or tribal bonds unite a group of people, great success is possible. But such bounding only develops if personal interests are subordinate to virtuous human relations like open communication and empathy. The broader the perspective, the greater the good that can be achieved, and the greater the good potential, the more powerful the support behind it. A spirit of cooperation steadies the boat for the good of all, though it does help to have a beautiful island of high ideals to row towards. Learn to respect the power of diversity, for a community's strength lies not only in its numbers, but in the diverse skills and collective resources of its members. Like the stoutest walls reinforced by different materials, the strongest groups benefit from a tolerance of differences, strengthening the fabric of the whole. When a united group is solidly behind you, even difficult enterprises can be undertaken without great risk. That's pretty great, huh? Now we're going to pull the Louise A. Manifestation card. Well, Hope. Hope, are you going to bed now? You came all the way in here because it's about bedtime. But he's also hungry, I can tell. I can't believe that he walked all the way in here. Are you ready to go to bed, Hope? Are you ready to eat dinner? I think he's ready to eat dinner. But he walked all the way in here. God bless him. Maneuvered. You know, he's blind and deaf. I don't know if you can see him. Let's see. Let's tilt the camera down. Can you see him? There he is. There's Hope. And Jason and Milo's down there with him. There's my Hope dog. 16 or 17-year-old Portuguese dog that was dumped. I think that his owner died And, you know, I think he was really loved. There's some things that indicate that he really was. But they found him in a parking lot, and he was deaf and blind, and the cars were dodging him. So a rescue got him, and then I got him up in northern Portugal. And he was 15 at the time. So he's, I guess, 16 now. Okay, your Louise Hay card. I claim my own power, and I lovingly create my own reality. I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and my experiences. Isn't that a nice card for you, Sagittarius? Okay. Well, Hope, are you ready to go to bed, honey? Oh, you've got to eat, and then you have to go to bed. Oh, and Milo is in your bed, isn't he? Well, that's something. Milo took over your bed. How are you going to do that? Guess I better go feed them. And here is the meditation card for this week, right here. And it is manifest. Dream deep and ask for what you want. Look at that. There. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. And until next time, Nina and I are sending you light and love from Portugal.